Alright boys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another tier list because, I like to farm views, get money. Easy peasy. Anyway, we got two new bloodlines, but there's also been a few, like, old bloodlines that's been changed, like Kameki Kuma, that's going to the top. Got third mode, really good. I don't know why this is bugging. Hang on, there we go. We also got this Borumaki Gaiden, which we need to put up here. So, I'm not sure which one I should put at the top, really, because both of these are really good. Borumaki Gaiden has an even more broken counter than the Kameki counter. And the third mode of Kameki doesn't even have a counter, so I'm not sure which one goes which. So they're interchangeable. I'm just going to specify that right now. It does not matter which order you decide to put them in. I'd say they're about equal. Oh wait, this is also an EKG though. That's another thing to note. Borumaki is an EKG, so it could go higher than Kameki. Anyway guys, if you don't know what Borumaki Gaiden is like, just have a look at the showcase on my channel. Unfortunately, you do need Bloodline Bag to use it, which is sad. And it's definitely intentional. Rel Games just want to farm money, just like me, making these videos. Anyway, I'll move soon. I'm not sure if the Q-Spec glitch has been fixed, so I'm just going to go check that real quick, and I'll be right back. So after giving it a quick check, the Q-Spec is still absolutely busted, and C-Spec is still broken, counter's broken. Basically, the mode is not C-Spec, sorry, I meant E-Spec. But yeah, the mode is still completely busted, so it's gonna go a bit higher than Tetsuo. I know Tetsuo is like a really good bloodline because of the grip ability, but like the mode on Sabaru and the non-GCD counter is still just super busted. That even this thing, with all of its good moves, which is the grip move and the flight move, I think this is better. If you don't use mode, then go for this one. Which I personally don't, which is why I don't use this bloodline. I use this one. But yeah, this is probably better at the moment. Okay, on to the next one. We got Eisden. I think that can stay where it is. It's still utterly busted. Although, even though the damage is insane, it's really easy to counter and avoid. So that's why it's currently below Tetsuo. Although you can't counter the E-Spec, keep in mind if you ever fight an Eisden user, just don't even try bothering, just run away. It doesn't stun you, so you should be fine. Usually it's just used to damage stack within moves. But yeah, Getsuga, that can stay where it is, I think. Ashura, that can stay. Ooh, what should I move up? Like, I've put Snake Man this high, even though I know full well nobody in comp uses it, because comp is for losers, and losers don't deserve opinions, so, yeah. Well, what we have is Headless. Headless is still pretty good. I'm not sure if I should put it above Snake Man, because it's definitely better, as in, like, some of the moves are better. The mode's pretty decent as well, but Snake Man's just, like, such a well-balanced bloodline, in my opinion. Like, all of the moves have some sort of use. Like, all of them can be used in a combo. So if you only have two bloodlines, just use Snake Man and Borumaki, and you've got a decent moveset right there. Not even Borumaki, just like Getsuga or Powder, like either one of those EKGs. So we also have Strange, all of these. To be honest, I think this is fine. I might move Narumaki underneath Morbius, because Morbius is pretty swag. It has like OP iframes, like the portal move that sends you into the air and then you come crashing back down. Long, long iframes. It's kind of like the Doom Shadow iframes, except you don't do damage while in the iframes. When you actually want to activate the move, the iframes turn off and you can get countered quite easily with just a simple block. But if you're using it on a new player, it's really good. It's really good. Let's move these down as well. Octo-ink is pretty bad. But yeah, what should I do here? What should I do? Go Rune Conchu. I think that can stay where it is. I might move Ashen Storm up, to be honest, because of the rework I had recently, and Ragnar can go up to about here. Like Jokai kind of did dirty over here. And Bankai did as well. I think, personally, I would rather use Bankai than Indra, but the mode of Indra is just so absolutely busted that I can't put Bankai above it. It's because of the God mode thing, man. If the God mode thing wasn't there, I'd definitely move Indra like all the way down here because it's so bad. Like, I don't know why people use Indra if they don't use the mode. I mean, the stun is decent. It's not anything special though. There's other better like instant stuns. But yeah, I think that's literally all of the bloodlines. So I might just start shifting around the okay and good areas now, because obviously I think some of these under here have had a rework, and obviously my opinion has changed since the last time I've done this. I'm not like some sort of robot. New bloodline inputted, or something like that. So I might. So we have Surge. Surge is still like trash ever since its peak in like what, August or something. It was a long time ago, you know. Did they add any other bloodlines? I don't think so. I don't think so. What we have here is Shindai, Shiver. I might move Shiver up because the stun is really good. It's a really good stun. And the iframes you get from doing the C-Spec are just so annoying to deal with. You can stay in that mode for like a solid, what, 30 seconds if you have the right mentor. Like, if you have the stamina regen mentor, which is Bruce Kenichi, you can stay in there for so long. It's just absolutely busted. It's not very useful for PvP unless you're annoying with it and just un-iframe, attack someone, iframe up again. It's just so bad. But to be fair, that's what most of PvP in this game is like. People just abusing game mechanics, like, oh, let me just spam Shindai clones, then run away or something. Which is why I don't like putting Shindai any higher than this. I'm gonna move Senko down. I don't know why it's this high up, in all honesty. Um, what else do we have? Toku Tengoku. I'm pretty sure this got buffed. Like, the counter got buffed. I'll move Eternal up as well, because I really like Eternal. I think it's underrated. Like, if you go over to the training logs, attack them all at once, you can drain all the HP. It's really good. Um, what else do we have here? Ryon, Rengoku, that's so overrated in my opinion. So overrated. I'm gonna move it up anyway, though. Because even though it's overrated, it's not that bad. What else do we have? Is that Bubble up there? Because obviously that's Fizz, that's Bubble. Let's move this above Bubble. Move Bubble down. Magma. I don't think Magma's good, you know. I don't think it is good. But I'm not going to move it down or up. We got Kamiki. I would have moved this up if this was the thing that got the third form, but unfortunately it was this one, so this is not getting moved up. It only has 2 modes at the moment, and they're pretty not okay. They're pretty bad, really. What else do we have? We've got Pikasenko. I should just start moving all the One Piece bloodlines to the top. Like this one up there, this one up there. But of course, that'll just be biased. But it'll still be quite funny though. Like people who skip to the end, they just see all the One Piece bloodlines at the top. They'll be like, hang on a second. What's going on here? Anyway, what have we got? I've put Crystal above Jokai. Yeah, that's a good idea. We got Naramaki, Raikon, Ryan Akuma, Satori Rengoku. Oh, I feel so sad about this. I used to always put this in top tier until the stupid auto dodge update came. One of my favorite bloodlines in the game. Unfortunately, it's useless now. Sadly, Web. I like Web. I would rather use Web than Surge, even though it's so easy to counter. But yeah, let's move Sengoku up as well, because that's a decent counter. I don't really like Rengoku. The problem with this thing is that whenever I get down here, I'm like, hang on a second, why is this low? Then I try and move it up, and I'm like, oh yeah, everything above it's good. But I still, when I go to equip one of these bloodlines, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good bloodline, I'm gonna use that. And then I realize, look at my tiers, I'm like, oh yeah, all these other bloodlines are also better. So it's just a bit like unsettling putting all these like really good bloodlines like 30 places down, because they're really good, but they're just not as good as the other things. I'll move this up, and this up. There we go. What else do we have here? Let's move that one. I don't even know anymore, boys. I think I'm pretty much done here. Yeah, Xenodokai is kind of trash, isn't it? It doesn't even have a true stun. Pretty much anything in the OK tier, I would avoid using. Like all of these. Even though some of them could be good, like the upper OK tiers, I'm just not gonna even bother ordering the ones below here, because these ones, they're just so bad that there's no point in ordering them. So I would only use anything from the top 50 bloodlines, Because there's 10 in each of these rows, is there not? Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there's 11 in each row. So top 55 bloodlines, anything below that I'd avoid using. So like none of this stuff, none of that. What else do we have? I'm just gonna do a quick glance over here, check if we got anything else. I don't see code. Oh, it's there. Okay, so I think that's about it, guys. If you like the tier list, subscribe. Bye.